with Chef ChefCarlaAndrea, and today I'm gonna show you guys how to make a keto Philly cheesesteak quiche. I'm gonna put my spin on it and show you how to get down in your kitchen. So we're back. We're gonna get into my favorite part and your favorite part, the mise en place. Cameraman, bring it on in. All right, so we're making a keto quiche, which means no crust. It's crustless, so it's gonna just be eggs and great fillings. So the first thing we have is some heavy cream. We have some cheddar. We have some butter. We have a ribeye that I cubed up. We have onion and bell pepper. We have eggs, and I have some onion, garlic, salt, pepper into a little dish, and then we have some Worcestershire sauce. So let's get into the recipe. First thing we want to do, we want to cook our vegetables and our meat. So we're going to start with our vegetables. I took the liberty of preheating my oven to 350, so I suggest you do the same. I have my pan on medium high. I'm getting it nice and hot, so I get like when I put everything in. So I'm going to start with a tablespoon of butter that I'm going to put put into the pan. All right, so we're going to let this melt down for a second. We're gonna move it around so the heat distributes and melts the butter. All right, so now I'm going to add in our onions and bell pepper, and we're gonna let this cook for 5 minutes. I'm going to season it with our seasoning blend. I'm just gonna do like 2 pinches, and I'm gonna let this cook for 5 minutes, and we'll be back. So our onions and peppers have been cooking for 5 minutes. I've seasoned them up. I let them get nice and tender, but not too tender, because we're gonna cook them again in the oven. And I also pre-chopped, I did a small dice on my vegetables prior to us doing this together. I just wanted this recipe to be simple, fast, and we are going to cook our one small diced New York strip that I have. I took the liberty of trimming off some of the fat, some of the gristle, so that way when you're eating the quiche, you don't have any like fatty, chewy pieces. I'm gonna season this with about 3 pinches of our seasoning mix, and I'm gonna hit it with a ½ tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, and we're gonna let this cook until it's all brown and caramelized and has a little bit of crust on it. Philly cheesesteak meat is finished. So I'm going to add it right into the pan with the onions and peppers. And I just love putting Worcestershire sauce on beef. I just love how it tastes. I just love how it brings out the beefiness. So we're going to just do a quick little mix on this real quick. Get all that incorporated. And we're gonna let this cool for about 10 minutes. Just knock a little bit of the heat off before we go dump it into the eggs so the eggs don't curdle. That's a very important step. So I'm gonna let this cool, but in the meantime, we're gonna work on our egg mixture. I'm going to put in the heavy whipping cream right in here. All right, perfect. Then I'm going to get some of that seasoning that we used over here. And I'm going to put in about 2 pinches. Then I'm going to get my hand mixer. And you want to see a little froth on them, so that way you know that your eggs are just light, fluffy, and just beautiful looking. You see the froth that I have going on right there? So the egg mixture is finished. So we're going to let this cool for about 10 minutes. We're gonna put this back in the fridge, and then we're gonna clean up and we're gonna start building our Philly cheesesteak quiche. I'll see you back in a second. So now it's time to get this quiche filled and popped into the oven. So I'm going to spray the pan with some oil so nothing sticks. Then I'm going to pour in our Philly cheesesteak mixture. Let's get all this mixture in here because we worked real hard on this mixture. Now we are going to get our cheese in here as well. Look at this good old yellow cheese. All right. Now we are going to mix our eggs up just a wee bit. Then we are going to pour the filling right over it. I can eat this now. All right, so I'm gonna get a cookie sheet. Put my pie pan on the cookie sheet, and I'm going to bake it for about 30 to 40 minutes. And I'm gonna check it at the 30-minute mark to see if the eggs have set and if they're finished. So we'll be back during that time. We're at the 30-minute mark, so let's see what it looks like. Crust looks excellent. Let me see. Okay, it's still just a little jiggly, so it's not completely ready yet, from what I can tell. Now we're gonna let it go for the 40. So we're gonna set our timer back for 40 minutes. Oh man, this thing smells so good. I can't wait till you guys try it. All right, sorry, we're not gonna set it back for the 40 minutes. We're gonna let it go the full 40 minutes, and we're only gonna set it for 10 minutes, and then we'll be done. So I'll see you guys back in 10. Man, this quiche smells delicious. I wish you guys could smell it, but you'll smell it when you make it. So I'm super excited. I want to cut into the quiche. Let me see, get a big old piece of quiche. Okay. Thank you for watching the video. Can you please like, share, and subscribe, and click the bell before I burn my mouth like I do every time. I wanted to get that out. So piping hot. Looks so good. And it's keto too. Man. All right, let's dig in. Let me get some of the egg. I'm gonna go ahead and get some of that steak. Let me see. Steak is nice and tender. The eggs are cheesy, silky. Everything is fluffy. Oh my God, it's hot. Okay. It's hard to tell that this is even keto. Keto can be good. This can be a dinner, brunch, breakfast. You can meal prep this, whatever you want to do with it. Thank you for watching my video on my cheesesteak quiche, and I'll see you guys next time.